RVA. Why do I look so ashy on here? Is the lighting something? I don't know how to use the filter on here. So this is what you're gonna get raw and direct. But yeah, I'm Wicked RVA. It's not wicked, it's wicked. And I am a loctician. I work on repairing people locks and wicks and trunks and congos and things like that. I bring them back to life. I make a way for people to finish their lock stories, if that makes sense. That's the type of loctician I am. I look at my locks as a form of art that helps people. That's what I look at that as. And I do it all by this tool. Well, a few tools, but this is my favorite tool. And yeah, I'm working on these locks today. I have these locks going to Australia. Now, that's something that is, I don't know, it's something to really like think about. You know what I mean? What I've noticed is, I don't know, I feel like some buyers are, I'm gonna say, I don't wanna say aggressive, you know what I mean? But, like they know what they want, you know what I'm saying? And they just, you know, looking for what they can get, I guess. What I've noticed, this is my second time that my locks is going to Australia, and I really hope that he likes these. Is that the buyer just be aggressive? I mean, like if they're bidding, I don't mean aggressive in tone. Let me say that. I don't want to say that. Yeah, they're aggressive like in buying. Like say like you bid on eBay and they'll boom. Like they'll just, bid because it's set on what you want, what I'm saying, for whatever you're trying to sell. So it's trying to, you know, get the buyer to, make the purchase without lowballing the seller, if that makes sense. That's how I look at it anyway. So yeah, when it's set place, they'll make it like go off. Like, I don't know, they start like really low and then go up. You know what I mean? And that's like normal, on that app. That's like a normal thing. But you know what I'm saying? I noticed that both buyers were just like that. Like they was just, you know what I'm saying, just like that. And I was like, okay, let me think about that. You know what I'm saying? Because, we're like on two different sides. This is how the locks look. We're on like two different sides. So we don't know, you know what I'm saying, how one beliefs, you know what I'm saying, beliefs or tradition or how one behave all the way on the other side of the world. Because, it's different values, different takes, different attitudes that you got to take in perspective, you know what I mean? Especially when you're dealing with people. So I don't know. But I really hope that this person really like these locks. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna last him for whatever, however long. They're not stiff or anything like that. Like I feel like he's gonna appreciate the motion or the movement of them. You know what I'm saying? Because not only is he getting the motion and movement, but he also getting the natural look. Like this is a natural looking lock. You know what I'm saying? So I hope, he sees that, you know what I'm saying, that I am trying to make sure that he walking out the door looking good, you know what I'm saying? The only reason people will know that they're not his is, if they don't know him and they see him on the street for the first time. That's the only way. That's one thing I really like about making locks. because they look, ultra real. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the compliments that I get. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know how to react to all the compliments. Let me say that. It's the wording. Being that I'm a literal person, I be missing some stuff sometimes. When it comes to like, I don't know. I don't know how to put that. I don't want to put it in a way that sounds like, I'm in therapy. You know what I'm saying? Um, so we'll get back to that. But yeah, when I make the locks, I like the locks to, compliment the person that's wearing them. I want the person that's wearing them feel good when they're wearing them. You know what I'm saying? Should nobody be saying, "Oh, they look fake" or whatever. Like you can't go out there in the world like that. You want to go out there in the world looking, you know what I'm saying, authentically you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just don't want to do that. And I can't have him do that. Over time, these locks gonna get smaller. That's over time. And so I'm trying to make them, because, most of the people here that I'm sending out to are men. It's like that in physical life too. I mostly do men hair, you know. Um, oh, he's eating. Like, what is that noise? All right. Yeah, most of the time I'm doing men hair, so I'm very, um, you know, mindful of how it look, because at the end of the day, um, I'm raised, to believe that men are, macho and things like that. And when it comes to hair, you know, not too many men really take care of their hair. A lot of men do, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of them that don't. And so you want the locks or whatever they need extension, like on a unit or something like that. You want that to look real, you know what I'm saying? For when they go out in the world, because men, have egos more than, I'm gonna say, women. Men have more egos. So, you know what I'm saying? When I make locks for a man, yeah, I need that lock to be strong like bull, like the guy that's wearing them. You know what I'm saying? I can't send a man out here in the world and his locks not locking right. You feel me? They not locking right. They ain't looking right. They lacking, and I can't do them like that. So when they get the locks, I want them to be like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna get the bitches today. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want when a man wear my locks. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want them to be. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting the bitches today. Yeah. I don't want them to be like, all right, no, man, they don't look like me. I make sure that when I make locks, they look like the person. Um, again, we're bringing out people authenticity. What is that? What is it? Authenticity? I think that's the word. I ain't got time to be looking that up, but I hope it is. Um, yeah, so you just got to be really mindful, um, you know, that the person that's wearing the locks are going to feel good about themselves. That's what I would like my locks to do for everyone, make them feel good about themselves, you know what I'm saying, help their insecurities. You know what I'm saying? I had insecurities once upon a time before, you know what I'm saying, I was able to do this. And now I'm able to help other people in securities. And I think that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I can help, you know, I can help magnify people's beauty. And I think that's pretty cool. Like who wouldn't want to be a part of that? Come on, that's like doing celebrity makeup, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cool. Everybody get to walk around and as being a celebrity in my locks. Oh, that's what I should call them. Celebrity locks. I don't know. I don't know. I might do change the name. But then again, why would I do that? I don't know. I'm trying to represent for my area. Oh, this lock. He should put this lock in the front. I also make the locks to where, you know what I'm saying, what goes on the sides and to the back and things like that, because people back area, as me doing locks myself on people, their back area be very, very sensitive. And so I don't like to do people bottom rows. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? At all. But you want that drop to be just right. You don't want to feel like something's sticking you. You know, while you up there trying to look sexy and things like that. Yeah. Look at that. This lock right here is just sexy. Let me see. This is sexy. See, when they put these locks in, they're gonna be like, "Oh," and be like, "Yes, yes, sir." You see. However, I could have bleached the hair. You know what I'm saying? I could have bleached it too, just to highlight the color of the person's hair. You know what I'm saying? If their hair is like a off brown or something, I would bleach it for them, you know, to lighten it up so the hair can blend even more better. The texture of the hair is already going to blend good. I don't even have to speak on that. That's going to blend really good, as is. Another thing, you gotta really make sure that you dry locks. If you don't really dry them, it'll hold in all that moisture. It'll hold it all in. See, so this order is of 75 locks. Let me say that I am very thankful. I am very thankful that somebody found me on the internet and said, you know what? I'm going to try those locks. I'm going to use those locks for my beauty. You know what I mean? That's like awesome. Especially when they coming from other countries. You know what I'm saying? I think that is like really, really cool how we can just make things for people, you know, and they can enjoy it. We can enjoy the things that comes from all over the world. I think that is like really cool. Like they could have found local people. You know what I'm saying? My hair has gone to Europe. It has gone to Canada. It has gone to England. Was that? No, that's the UK. Yeah. And Germany. Germany. Like for these people to find me in these far away places, like that does something to my soul. Cause it's like, damn, like really, like you found me all the way out there. Like, how did you find me? I'm all the way in a whole nother country. I think that's pretty awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I be just a international seller? Hi. What if I be like, I don't know, because like I said, that's those countries that I've mailed locks to is like are very distant from where I am. Very distant. And it's like you found me to service your hair, to enhance your beauty or continue your story or bring color to your life through your locks. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Too bad I'm just one person. Too bad I'm just one person, man. Nobody's gonna take the care and the patience and the time to make locks like me. That's just how I feel about that. They're not gonna do that. Like even if I show somebody, to carry on my legacy of making locks. 'Cause yeah, it's my craft. So yeah, it's my legacy. Um, even if I did show somebody how to make the locks, you know, I would still feel, even if I'm dead, I would still feel like you ain't do that right, because I'm going to hunt them, because I want to make sure, because my name is on it, I'm trying to make sure that it's right. Because the person wearing the locks, they're going to be sexy. So therefore, if they're going to be sexy, then the locks got to be sexy. See what I'm saying? So the person that I showed or taught how to make the locks, this might be an ADHD thing, but anyway, the person that I showed and taught to make locks, yeah, they should be making the locks like me, but they might not. They might want to tweak it to them because after all, at the end of the day, they are the ones making the lock. You know what I'm saying? And I can't be mad at that because of that fact. That's it. That's the only fact that I can't be mad at them for. But I would really like, you know, um, the locks to be like that. Can't no company sit up there. They're not going to literally hand make the locks. Like, I'm literally hand making the locks. Like, I literally take a ball of hair and make locks. I make all types of locks. Like, I make all types of locks for people. Like, look at that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, look at that. Like, I make all types of locks. So I would really want that person to, it's another one. Because I got hair mixed all on this. Jeez. I don't know how I did that. See, when you put dark color hair, mixing it in with light color hair, that light color hair be all over it. But this is how these look. This is for someone with curly wigs. So like I say, I make all types of locks. I would want the person that I show and teach to feel the same way, at least. That way the locks will get to the person with good energy. Let me say that. After all, especially if they're going, super far away. And Australia is pretty far. UK is pretty far. Canada is not too far from me. Canada is not too far from me. Germany is a little far. I'm not really sure where the placement is on the map, but I know it ain't up the street. So when my locks, go there, I'm just very thankful that people all the way out in the world is enjoying my locks and like getting my locks. I even have customers that's been for 3 years now. That's when I really started selling my locks, about 3 years ago. And it's going great. It's going good, you know what I'm saying? Because it's at my pace. It's not something that's just gonna be like, you need to hurry up and make 500 locks and things like that. It's not like that at all. Like, I have been caught out like that, but the most I think that was like, I think 380 some locks I had to make at one time. Somebody double ordered 50 locks. Somebody ordered 100 locks. Like, it was like, oh my God, that was overwhelming for me. And I was like, damn, what if my locks was made in a manufacturing kind of way? You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't know what to do. I gotta feel those locks. I gotta see those locks. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that lock is sexy. That would really bother me. That would really fuck with my ADHD. I ain't lying. Let me say that. I cannot wait. I just can't wait till they get these. See, so I'm gonna show you. This is how far I got. As I document this. See, look at that. See, like, come on, like, come on. That's real spill. Like, that's real. This is a, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna show the difference. And probably be like, the difference in what? I'll show you the difference in, see, these blonde, I shouldn't have put the blonde hair up here. Because now it's all on the lock. Jeez. I'm trying to go over the locks to make sure I get all the soft spots. I can't send nobody no locks out here. No. I'm not doing doing them due diligence of giving them, not no high quality locks here. Okay. All right. Because that one was a little, it needed a little more on the end. Oh. Yeah. See, that one was a little bald headed. I'm saying, this is what I do all day. So I said when I'm turned into like an old person, I would probably be doing some felting. It's still repetitive, but it's not as repetitive, on an old person's hands. Hopefully I will be doing this till the day I die. Hopefully. Oh yeah, I said I was going to show. Okay, so I forgot all about that. All right. Okay, so this is what the locks look like. Dang, that looked crazy. I guess because of how the camera, I don't know why that looks like that. But yeah, and this is how they look not done. See, they look like really, really fuzzy. I don't know why they look like that. I don't know why they look like that. Let me see. Let me see some. Oh, let me turn that up. Nope, I don't really do anything. But that is what they look like. And this is before I finish them. See, so it's gonna go from this to this, from this to this, but originate from this. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna work on these. I also have some black wicks. Those are going to Germany. I'm like so serious. I got these things going on. I really think I should just be an international seller. I'm not gonna limit myself, but I don't know. It just hits different when somebody from across the world wants your service. I don't know. Like, you're gonna believe in me. You could be believing in your very own. You know, that's all right. That's all right. If you want something done, you got to do it yourself. You know, especially if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. I don't know why this one wanted to give me such a hard time. Oh, I cannot wait. I really cannot wait till they get these. I really, really, really hope they like them. Like, for real. I hope they really be like, yes, them things sexy. And I'm telling them, they show is. They show is. Straight up on them biscuits. I think I want eggs and sausage. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to get off live. Put in my order. See, that's never dry hair with paper towel. He'll put like these little white specks in it. You don't want that. You don't want that. Then you gotta get those specks out. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. Okay. I remember one time I put a net in a lock. I was so mad. And I didn't know that I put a net in it until I bleached the hair. When I bleached it and seen that that net was still black in the middle of that lock, I was like, I had to been tired. I think I was like hyper focused on something. Because I know when I'm working on a large order, I'd be up all night, focused, focused, focused. That's why you don't really hear nothing on. Like you hear my like exhaust fan, but I like to be focused on my work. You know, I'm making something, you know, that's gonna really help people in their situations. This lock is real. I don't know. It might. This lock is sexy. Look at that. That one is sexy. That lock is. Every lock is like different, man. Like for real. They're just different. I'm gonna dip those other ones. What? What? No, I don't know. I think this one is the one. I should like put it to the side, but I'm for certain this one is the one. I thought the other one was gonna be my favorite. I think this one is like my favorite. I like this one. This one looked more like my favorite. I'm gonna put that one to the side so I can look at it. I really don't have. I gotta do my grocery shop, and I thought I brought milk. I need to call my mom. Did I buy some milk, lady? Make sure that she got it. This milk is very important to me. Very important. I got cookies that my fat ass need not to be eating. I know better. I know better. And if you know better, you do better. That's what they say, but those was lies. Like that's not really real. I know people that know things that they know that they should not do, and they still do it anyway. Let's see. I'm gonna put some more on this end because I feel like you need more. So let's see. It's just no. Yeah, let's see. Let's make do. Excuse me. I'm gonna need another something to whatchamacallit. Oh snaps! I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished. Yeah, cause what? Yeah, cause I'm mailing these. I'm mailing these out. Oh, this lock. Damn. This lock. This lock a little too flimsy. I don't want that. You can't send out flimsy locks. We want them to be soft and flexible, not flimsy. You know, they are advertised as strong like bull, soft like bunnies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is what I look without makeup. I just want to spin it. Put these on the back. Down to my last two locks. Just want to make sure. See, I always go over my locks. Make sure they don't have, early soft spots. So, unless they ready to start putting braids and things in. You know. All right. Ta-da. Yes, sir. Rub, rub. Boom, boom. All right. So this is what that looks like. Yes. All 75 locks. We are now ready to take off. Yes. So that is going to be awesome. Locks. I'm telling you now. What's that for? But yeah, that's how that looks. Oh, cool. I didn't even know it'd do that. But yeah, I got this order ready. I hope the person really, really likes them. I hope they enjoy them for years, not throw them away. Like, don't throw away your locks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just be patient. Find somebody to repair them if you cannot. But don't throw them away. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get this packaged up. And work on my other locks. All right, Hakuna Matata.